Hi guys, Tom Rogers here. I'm the author of 11, and I'm going to read you the beginning of the book, the first chapter, and a teeny bit of the second chapter because the first chapter doesn't make any sense unless you read a little bit of the second chapter. So here we go. This is 11 by Tom Rogers. You'll see on the back of the book all my stickers from visiting classrooms like yours. So here we go. Dedication. This book is dedicated to those who perished in the attacks of September 11th, 2001, and to all the courageous first responders, supporters, survivors, volunteers, families, neighbors, and communities who came together in this tragedy and showed us all the better angels of our nature. Chapter 1, A-Dog, Monday, 5:39 p.m. All his life, A-Dog had wanted to be a hero. Now his time had come. 5 seconds ago, A-Dog had been seated squarely in the cockpit of his F-16, guiding it with ease as it knifed through the air. Then, everything changed. The enemy plane came out of nowhere. A-Dog reacted on pure instinct. The missile clipped his wing as he pulled up hard on the yoke and rolled into an inverted dive that flipped the horizon over, putting the buildings above and the sky below and turning his whole world upside down. The daredevil maneuver worked. When he straightened out, he'd lost his pursuer. He was trailing smoke and leaking fuel. He checked his gauges. If he tucked his tail and ran away, he'd have just enough juice to make it back to base. Or he could make the ultimate sacrifice and do what had to be done. He glanced at a photo of his dog tucked into the instrument panel. The dog gazed back, loyal, proud, and brave. Maybe it was his mind playing tricks, the G-forces sloshing his brain around, but A-Dog was sure he saw his dog nod. A-Dog knew what he had to do. He banked sharply and swung back into the fight. He was face to face with the enemy plane across a 3-mile gap on a collision course and closing fast. He brought the crosshairs into focus on his target. A tone sounded, radar lock. Then a voice crackled in his headset. "Okay, hotshot, time's up, bring it in." "Not yet, I have a job to do." "You know the rules." A-Dog knew the rules, but today the rules went out the window. His glove tightened on the stick. His thumb brushed the red firing button. The other plane fired first. Fire! A-Dog stabbed his thumb down. His airplane shook as a missile leapt off the wing, riding a trail of flame. A-Dog banked away, straining to see behind him. Did he get the job done? Was he about to be a hero? He twisted in the cockpit, desperate to see what had happened. And then everything went black. Chapter 2, The Home Front, Monday, 5:40 p.m. Alex Douglas frowned at the darkened computer. He toggled the joystick, stabbing at the keyboard, hit the red firing button. Nothing. Dead. Then he saw her in the reflection on the screen like a white-robed ghost, arms folded. "Mom!" he groaned, gritting his teeth. Alex's mother loomed over him in her white nurse's uniform. She had just come off a 12-hour shift at Mercy Hospital in Jersey City and was in no mood for guff. She narrowed her eyes and pointed at him with the flopping end of the computer plug she just yanked out of the wall, totally crashing his Screaming Eagles 4 flight sim game in the middle of what would have been his most heroic victory ever. He was about to save the world, but he hadn't even had time to hit save. "God, Mom, how can you be so stupid?" He didn't really say that out loud, but he thought it so loudly he was afraid she might hear it echoing in his brain. If he had said it out loud, he probably wouldn't have lived to see his 11th birthday, only 7 hours and 51 minutes away, he calculated. And that's a little bit of a running start into 11. Enjoy the book, guys. Bye.